And we are back with map 2. So we're going to be going to Nuke, and I believe CeX will be getting the choice of side in this one. So we're going to be seeing that coming through right now. And the question is, what side do they choose? You know, 9 times out of 10 you're going to choose CT.
Yeah, I'll be surprised if they've got anything other planned than just starting CT, getting themselves rolling, and that is what they're going to do.
Dot stay instantly. Right, so if you have any chance of doing well on this T side, I feel like you need to have all the outside smokes ready, for one. There's the regular lower take that you can do from outside, you get secret control, and then you work from there usually.
Yeah, you can already see 2 smokes coming out, so potentially that might be in play already.
2 smokes, 3 flashes, and a HE, so that HE is probably going to blow off the door, actually.
Yeah, potentially, yeah. Where's the smoke going? For main, it does look like an inside rush.
There goes the door. Smoke goes and lands at main. Actually, he's landed right in front of the vent. He's just destroyed. So there's some kind of weird fake. They sort of planned for it to be a fake to vent drop, but I don't think LS bitted on any of that at all.
None of CEX have really made any.
Yeah, Rezu's at secret.
Yeah.
They're not biting on it at all. I mean, Muffin. Wow.
Mopping up.
2 ramp kills already. And LS should be able to clean the scraps up, potentially. One of them doesn't have armor, and Cameron 1v4. Surely you can't do anything from this.
Yeah, I mean, interesting strat there from TeqR. I mean,
they've had some interesting pistols so far. I mean, the first one on Inferno was quite peculiar.
Only thing I'd say is that with pistol rounds, there's only so much you can do before you're out of utility, and then if you've used all of that and you haven't gained much, you're without armor, and it's not a great situation to be in. I mean, they're forcing here, and they've got 3 smokes, which is nice.
So that's one of the outsmokes going instantly. Okay, so those are the outside smokes actually landing fully there. So the secret ones you get control, but there's a gigantic gap in the middle of them.
Oh, Rezu's going to charge into it instead of just holding
that's probably not the best idea. I mean, the gap is there, you can get info and let Fraser do all the work.
LS as well is just flying out bed. Almost gets caught.
He nearly fluffed that. And Nuke Dog's here as well. They're all just scrapping, honestly. He can exit quite quickly, which is not the worst in the world.
Yeah,
Fraser should be able to cover his back.
mobile with these SMGs.
Yeah.
It's kind of insane to see.
So, I'm going to assume that they might have lined one of those smokes up incorrectly.
Yeah, and that really worries me. That really does. I mean, they've picked this map for a reason, and those are 2 basic smokes that you need for this T half. I hope someone on that team that threw that smoke knows what they've done wrong, or else this could be quite brutal going into the rest of this half.
Yeah, because normally, that gap is, the whole area is quite big anyway.
Yeah.
It's just, there's always going to be some kind of tiny gap, and ideally you don't want it in the middle. No. That's not fantastic at all. Shouldn't be able to get much done in this round, really. It's kind of throwaway. They are just going to burst in towards main. Rezu. Wow.
Another 4K.
5.
And another ace.
All UMP headshot ace. Not bad. 3 grand.
Yeah.
3 grand straight in the bank.
That's 2 games where he's mocked up the eco frags. He does love it.
That one was for Jazz. Yeah.
There we go.
So they are actually going to go for the bonus perks things with this. So they're keeping 2 UMPs, MP9, and even the scout gets kept.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's fine.
But the AWP has come out for Cameron.
Yeah, I mean, even LS has a lot of money, so no problem. And they are just going to push outside with this as well.
Oh my god, they are storming it. He takes up 2. Muffin must be aborting this, surely.
That is.
I feel like you have to go through when he's reloading.
Yeah.
He might have done enough. Do you oh, hang on.
This is awkward.
Oh
you
no.
Might not even see him. Wow, that is just.
That's really unfortunate.
Yeah, I mean, Josino, great round from him.
He'd probably victim the 4th. Yeah. I mean, if Alice can do damage to them here, I mean, he's not going to. He has been spotted. That's an ace for Josino. So we followed up 2 aces.
Yeah, those 2 first kills were just massive. I mean, if he gets killed even 1-for-1 there, then it's such an awkward situation for them. But got a bit fortunate on that kill on Muffin, and then
Fraser was tagged, and LS was focused on something else. He follows up with that was for Jazz. A lot of aces coming in for Jazz.
And then the response is double AWP.
Double AWP. Okay. 1 AWP was ramp, 1 playing CT, blue, or credit card, depending on what people want to call that.
God, I like these molly settings we've got on this PC. I'm going to have to get that for him. That's okay.
The first kill does come from Cameron, though, and he gets. I believe that was towards main, was it?
Yeah, showing some more impact. Maybe, I'm guessing Rezu pushed through that smoke, potentially. I do apologise.
Yeah, he died in main, so it was from Squeaky, I think.
Probably
That
gonna be
one gap.
Bit of a difficult map to observe and cast at the same time, but there we go. LS looking to re-aggress, I think. He does have a good inkling, and yep, he gets that.
Gets the peak. He did want
Would love to get that smoke as well, but he's not really
I would prefer the smoke grab more than the echo. Add an extra 15 seconds to any of these.
Does look like they might just execute inside based on that.
So the mollies have come onto the rafters, but there is nothing coming in though. That's got to be very early call. Nuke Dog's ready at ramp anyway.
Yep.
Gets the one. Doesn't re-peek. That's very smart for him.
Meanwhile,
Fraser gets to get outside too. 2v4. They have ramp control. They've got 2 smokes still, actually. So they can go towards lower. Oof.
Lovely shot from LS.
Banging. Absolutely banging. Demise 1v4.
Not much you can do. Maybe just about get a bomb plant in that smoke potentially. But
honestly, if you want a chance of winning the round, it's probably a try and fake the plant, I imagine. And then try and find one player out and turn it into 1v3, which again is obviously more winnable. It's just, they're very confident where he is. They're just aiming to fight him whenever possible. Which is really, it's kind of been the story of a lot of the games we've actually seen so far, where teams are just looking out to try and find their opponent and just take them straight down.
Yeah, exactly.
Not really no respect, per se, but like, they just feel there's no point trying to let him make his play. Let's just force him into another.
But no, nice response from CEX in the first real gun round of the game, I suppose. That double AWP setup coming into play in full effect, and it looks like a fast inside play might be on the cards.
Yeah, Cameron holding the same angle again, which I'm not sure if he's played the new nuke really.
It's just cleaning up. He's been taken down eventually. But
1v3 and but obviously there was an actual update on Thursday night, which made it so the angle blowing off the door and facing the door from inside lobby, it's not the same. Like usually you used to be able to see from lobby all the way in towards at least a little bit of main. Now it's actually just run out completely.
Right.
So he naded off the door just then, and he was when he scoped with a nade smoke, he was just staring at the vent.
Yeah, I mean that is hard. I mean it's an update the day before land.
Thursday, you're already at land.
I suppose that always happens at iSeries. I mean,
that was the Fable thing, and even in Source that happened. Which is kind of mental, really, considering Source didn't really get love.
Maybe being a bit smart and falling back, but he might. He's in danger of getting rushed down by these pistols.
Does he have nobody around him? Literally nobody. He needs to find a fight and doesn't quite get it.
He's given the AWP. Cameron is asking for that AWP, but he's not getting it. Yeah, a bit of an awkward situation. I mean, there's still not much they can do. They're all trapped around this garage area apart from Adsi.
Adsi did find himself up there, but not really much to get.
I don't actually understand why Jorginho hasn't given this to Cameron. A bit questionable, I suppose. But yeah, I don't know. It's an interesting one.
2v4, the AWP's already fallen. Like, essentially, the kill on Fraser made it possible for something to happen. It's just, I mean, as I say, that Cameron does pick up a quick kill.
Yeah.
I mean, it's in the realm of possibility. It's just they've got a hill to climb right here. Like, Demise has got 1 HP, and he does get taken out
unless Cameron can do something special.
Yeah.
I mean, there's really not much in this round. I mean, could potentially decide to save this AWP.
Yeah, only 25 seconds left anyway as well. Like, there's not much time for him to play with here, really. He could genuinely just opt to save. It's not the worst thing in the world.
Exactly. That does look like he's going to go for this bomb site.
Yeah, not really an ideal decision in my mind because he only gets 2400.
Pretty sure LS is just sat by that box the entire round. And fair play to him. Picks up 3 kills.
Yeah, we've had some quite quick stats from some of the players here. Obviously, Jorginho got the ace earlier on. Rezu got an ace earlier on. LS on 11 right now as well.
Yeah, he's giving it.
We're sat at 6-1 already. So all AKs from TeqR. And the question is, will they do anything special? Because obviously we saw the outside smokes get done on their eco run essentially, and we see them lining up for some more smokes right now as well. These look like a bit deeper though, like so it'll probably smoke off garage, I imagine, and then next to CT blue, based on where they're lining up at least. So they're flying over. There's 3 of them going down.
Meanwhile, they are aggressive on Grab. That's a nice little lobby crunch from CEX as well.
The lobby crunch is coming at a perfect time because 3 smokes have come out outside.
Completely shut down the other pincer. So now the remaining players for TeqR, they're just trapped outside. They've got no control of inner.
Yep.
And this is tough. I mean,
Thing is, there's no real lower control, is there?
Yeah, this is a bit odd. I feel like they could have got someone down there faster.
Muffin's ready to go down, but it looks like he's trying to get some info outside.
Yeah, I mean, at this rate, you could probably leave Rezu where he is and just play in that vent, but they decided not to. Confident in the retake, perhaps?
Yeah, they're unsure on how many people were actually outside and if there was another person they didn't see.
Yeah. I mean, if Nuke Dog can get one...
There's the info.
But they're going to stick with
if he managed to get a molly on that site, it's going to do quite a bit. I mean, he gets a kill you. That molly's burning demised. And last man's on site. That box actually is very spammable. 1v3, no chance really, is there?
But yeah, played nicely.
I feel like Nuke probably should have been killed when he missed that first shot. He took a few seconds actually wide swing get that molly off even.
Yeah, I mean, a bit dangerous, but
yeah, he didn't really get punished.
For it, no. And yeah, 7-1 for CEX, and we were talking about it. It is so easy for the CTs to sort of just start rolling and stomping the Ts out. And yeah, it's looking like that could really happen. And Muffin's called.
I imagine that's a tactical.
Unfortunately, not a tactical.
Oh.
But
okay. Never mind.
Muffin's done. I mean, I can. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I can support that. Yeah. Yeah, I can support that. Not the
so we saw those smokes. Technically, one of the smokes missed for the outside thing on that eco round.
Yeah.
So because of that, they reverted to a different version, which had essentially had a triangle of smokes blocking off the same sort of area, but it was a bit deeper, which means you can get shot from heaven, and you can be shot from, I imagine, just outside on the rafter of heaven as well, maybe. But it was an interesting one to see because I don't think I've ever seen any team do smokes like that. Obviously, it's just a backup plan if these smokes aren't landing for whatever reason. Doesn't matter what reason. If they're not landing, that's it.
Yeah.
We'll revert to these ones and see what happens.
Adzy's playing with fire over here by Ram, just jumping across. Nuke Dog's trigger discipline is not shot yet. And they are falling back off Ram. It's a tense situation. No one really wants to give up.
It's a very quiet round. Like, Justini's got himself to T-red.
That's dangerous. Adzy's just
walking
past.
Nuke has smoked close to himself.
It's another fluff nade.
It's a weird one though.
I've seen it all this lap, but that's
because it's
that's
not.
Fine.
It's probably just been like they don't know what to expect from that smoke.
Yeah.
In all fairness.
But again, this just feels.
There's a lot of shoulder faces allowing Nuke Dog to just get ready for it.
Feels like they don't really have a clear idea of what they want to do.
He'll shoot his shoulder off there. Oh, I feel like that should have missed.
How that wasn't a kill. But
maybe it was a trophy behind him. I guess that was
potential
dark colour as well. Like,
this is odd timing.
Yeah, he's just hit legs.
Finally, just gets it up.
Yeah, that's fine. He got the kill.
Meanwhile, outside,
Justini's got quite far up, hasn't he? Okay, that's the info there, though. But somehow he picks up somebody in main, I believe.
They are just going to burst out. All
Muffin needs a lot better.
Fraser should be there to support. I believe Rezu's coming out outside. Yep.
Okay, so Rezu coming through main. Nuke Dog is in vent. 3-man retake essentially coming out, and that's really not great. I mean, Fraser's flowing out.
Yeah, sort of a Hail Mary, just...
Yeah. A weird round, really, because, I mean, Justini's got to T-red, and then he's somehow, in between Fraser's peaks, I imagine, he's got himself to garage.
Yep.
And then he's got a kill onto main from garage, which I'm not really sure how that happened.
Yeah.
Really?
But no, it's a nice little lurk play from him. And
yeah.
He's
had a few bursts of kills, hasn't he?
He's been key in the 2 rounds they've won, so more of that, please. Meanwhile,
LS has got a Nova. We've seen it once
after winning 4 rounds in a row, he's down to a Nova. Interesting.
Yeah. We have seen that happen once already. And the guy did get a 3k with it. Walter did do that.
Exactly.
And I approve of shotgun use on upper.
Yeah, sure.
On top of that, it does really well. Get the Brucey out.
Yeah.
Or Bruce Jr., I suppose.
Some fast trades coming off at the start of the round. Nuke Dog's going to get a bit aggressive. Is he just going to walk through this? He's thinking about it. Cameron is there on the other side, wait. Meanwhile, again, Josinho. He's snuck his way in. We do have Rezu all the way down here, but it's quite an
it's very deep, isn't it?
Way to play that, and yeah, I think
Nuke Dog waited out that smoke for quite a long time, didn't he? And slowly went aggressive.
Okay, Rezu is starting to get a bit more aggressive now, but
yeah, it's got the situation where he kind of needs to make a play.
Yep.
Depending on what Justino does, yeah, he's going to catch from the back. A bit shaky.
Yeah.
I mean, he's got the kill at the end, but they're going into the shotgun though. How much can the Nova do? That's one, not the second though. 2v2, and Rezu gets that first kill as well. 1v2 for demised. Can he do anything? He's the first. 1v1, but Muffin just peeks him.
Nah, that's a lot of impact from Muffin. Yeah. Massive impact from Muffin, from Rezu, sorry, that round. That kill in lower was critical, really, for that whole round. But yeah.
But that's technically a reset as well. Like, it's not a fantastic situation to be in. Like 3 AKs, Deagle, UMP. It's really not enough. Question is, what kind of round are we thinking? Is this just a plain upper rush? There was no molly for Squeaky this time. It's completely different. Muffin needs to get at least 2, I feel. The damage is probably enough for the situation.
Yeah, 2v2.
And Fraser's already picked the other one off.
They should be able to just play this together.
Yeah, play together. The plant is okay, I guess, for TeqR. Does get an AK, 2 flashes. There's no kit. I imagine there's a kit probably scattered along the site somewhere. Smoking off the door, good idea. And flashing in.
It's sort of hard for him to play around this angle without the window.
Yeah, the window being gone is kind of changes everything, doesn't it? But the door is gone too. So Nuke still has a molly.
It is planted for him.
Yeah, he was very ready for that situation.
Yeah, nice, clean retake from the boys.
Yeah. 2v1 played really well.
Yeah.
And the money again, it's not fantastic, is it?
No, I mean that bomb plant helps a bit, but they're probably just going to take this eco on the chin.
2400 loss bonus if they lose with that plant.
Yeah.
Adzy's got pistol armor, so that probably initiates everybody else to get the same or something similar. They've got 2 smokes brought up already and a flash. Make that 3 smokes. So where are these going to be used then? Is it going to be that same
setup?
Demised in lobby, as is the other smoke. So Josino knows he can get T-Red most rounds. I mean, for the most part, there's no reason to fight it, really, is there?
No.
It was a CT. I mean, he gets the kill. And they're going to try and burst ramp, I imagine?
Yeah. Nuke Dogs.
Here's the flash. Can Nuke Dogs repel them?
And he's blind.
Full wide.
That's rough.
I feel like he had time to turn that smoke, or flash at least.
Yeah. It felt like he decided just to stay and pray and spam, but then he sort of gave up on that.
There was a situation there where he could have potentially got in front of the flash and made it land behind him, which would have done the same job, I suppose, as turning it.
CT's aren't in too much trouble. A great push from Rezu here. Not going to
should get the second one as well.
And he does.
And that's the bomb.
I mean, that's Rezu's game sense coming into play.
Yeah.
His positioning has been pretty fantastic this game.
Yep. He's always had a decent... He's just kind of reacting on the map, isn't
exactly.
he? Like, it's the usual thing an IGL would probably complain about. Everybody else should be doing something similar to him anyway.
Sure, yeah.
Like, but at the same time, if you have everybody making some sort of adaptive play, then it could be hell.
Yeah, indeed. But yeah, I
think they just flashed up a smoke.
These last 2 players stuck between a rock and a hard place. Trying to get that bomb back, stuck behind a few smokes. And another
smoke.
And they still have another one on the Muffin as well. It's just rough. Not much you can do. They can see the gun barrel already. Yeah, that is rough. I mean, still 3 rounds left in the half, and if TeqR can pick all of these up in a row, then there's definitely still more than a chance. I mean, even at 12-3, I'd say it's not impossible on a map like Nuke if they can win that pistol round and start rolling.
It's just, the thing I mentioned before the game was, in order to get a good T-side rolling, you need those outside smokes ready. And clearly the first iteration of it was wrong.
Yeah, it might have.
And after that, they've done it once.
Yeah, it feels like it might have scared them off doing it.
Okay.
And they are going to come.
They are lining up the other iteration of it now. So the question is, they're not risking a lobby crunch this time. They're actually just playing on the roof as well.
Okay.
They've got Cameron on top of Twinkie.
Although Adzy is.
Yeah, he's tempting it, isn't he? He's taking a lot of damage. So it's 4 outside, 1 lobby.
Yep.
And the weird iteration of smokes you can see outside. It's in garage, one next to main, 1 next to CT blue. It covers off those 3 areas, but you can see over the top of it from heaven very clearly.
For teams to go through it like they are.
And they're coming straight into main.
But Fraser's ready. They've got 3 men up here to stop this push.
Completely denied. Yeah. Muffin should be able to pick him off. As soon as that flash pops go wide. Bit questionable the spray.
It's fine.
Job done though,
He's
job done. 5 alive. And they've got a Byron for the last round no matter what happens here. Yeah. You got to be wondering from TeqR, because obviously those smokes were put in, and I imagine that was probably the game plan of that previous one anyway.
Yeah.
What can they actually do right now? Because they've got 2 smokes again. It just feels like they're a bit, I would say lost, but...
Yeah, maybe a bit out of their depth on Nuke, potentially, but...
It just seems like they should have more on a map they pick themselves.
They are just rushing door, and LS picks up the first 2.
Muffin should be able to clean the other 2 that come out. Or Fraser, I suppose.
Yeah. Nice, everyone's taking part.
12-2.
Yeah, I mean, this has been extremely dominant from CEX.
Mm-hmm.
Clearly well versed on this map. I mean, their reaction plays are fine. I mean, everything's just working for them. And yeah, I mean, even Rezu's having a laugh. He's loving it. 16 for 7.
What do you mean, even Rezu?
I mean, on this team, I'd expect everyone else to be fragging. He doesn't need to do as much. I'm not flaming him, Ben. He's a nice guy.
Yeah, he's a lovely guy, Geordie boy. Knowing him from Source. He used to play for Crooked Smile, and he called himself Geordie boy.
Did he really?
And that was back in like 2010.
That's a nice bit of trivia for us.
Ancient. That's the outside pick again. Josinho, obviously, he had success with that on that one round, and he looks to make the same play. NukeDog adds the out ramp. It's all falling apart, isn't it?
It's again just one for ones. There's no trades at all. I mean,
yeah.
I just don't understand the point of putting a... Like, I get Josinho, he's been lurking outside successfully, that's fine, but why you're challenging ramp on your own without anyone to try and fight with you is just... It's bizarre. It's like they're completely out of ideas, and it's just... Hopefully someone can make a play.
Rezu's made another really good
Meanwhile,
push.
the CTs are just pushing into them, so...
Yeah, Muffin didn't need to make a play just then. Like, Rezu had already made the big play. Oh, they just smoked themselves.
Yeah, that's sort of helping him. And there's a bit too much there.
Fraser should have the hut. I mean, Alice kills him straight through the hut.
Yeah,
okay.
So maybe CX getting a bit too complacent at the end, but at the end of the day, it didn't even matter.
I mean, they've got players that they can rely on if need be. 13-2.
Yeah, this is rough. I mean,
the pistol is the most important situation here, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, it is still nuke at the end of the day.
Yep. There's a HE on the kit, which is...
Yeah, I think we saw that.
Yeah, we saw that for... Was it Mini Kiev Crew that did it? I think it was, wasn't it, on Elk? Yeah. And obviously, Rezu's dropped a P250 for NukeDog.
Looks like he's doing it to counter the inner rush, but it doesn't look like they're going to give him that opportunity so far.
Yeah. It's a bit of an interesting one.
Yeah. I mean, NukeDog's been given... He was given the raid boss set up with the P250 armor, but couldn't get much done with it, and neither can Muffin.
And now Fraser's having a go. But there is another player actually playing ramp here, but he's playing really conservative time. I mean, I think the key part here is that Rezu is still alive with the smoke and flash.
Exactly. You should be able to secure that bomb
Demised
plant
is in window side here, though. Is he going to smoke the plant for them? I mean, he gets taken out before he even gets a chance to.
There we go. Oof, lovely shot from Josinho. And another one. He has been firing on all cylinders this map.
Yeah, if I remember correctly, he's got, I think it's a 4K, 5K, 3K.
Yeah,
which accounts for 12 of his 40.
He's pretty much been instrumental in
every round they won. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
It's crazy.
I mean, as good as that is, he's going to be looking at his mates and being like, can anyone else want to step up? Maybe? Would be helpful. But I mean, this gives them the perfect opportunity. It's nuke. Build up that bank on a round like this.
Oof.
Okay. NVM potentially.
Hang on.
Fraser is just... He's not playing
he's
by
ready.
the rules.
He gets that one as well.
And
yep. And Josinho's dropped into the lower, which means... Keithy's left alone on upper. There's only one player ramp. They're fully split 1-1-1 right now. Fraser's managed to get a scout,
I think Muffin's still holding this. Yep,
there we go. They're all having to make plays due to their teammates falling outside.
I mean, there we go. I try and big him up. I try and get that comeback started, but...
Well, to be fair, it's still winnable. Josinho's got an M4. He's coming in behind them, but that's really
and he can get this other kill.
2v3, and as I say that...
Muffin and Fraser combining for some lovely deegs.
That first eagle shot outside was...
that was disgusting.
The thing is, I don't think there's any reason for you to actually play that angle outside.
No, I mean, yeah.
You're always pre-aiming that bit,
probably be playing info and then maybe just waiting for a teammate's flash, and then if you want to take that fight. But you've given Fraser an opportunity there, and he's going to take it. He's happy to take that angel with a deagle all day long.
Takes the opportunity under your head in the process, doesn't he?
Yep. And then, yeah, there we go. It's an awful situation for TeqR to be in.
I think they've just stormed lobby as well. They fully just committed on lobby through hut, ramp, and squeaky.
Fair enough. I mean,
thanks to the CX guys, though, they are just playing. They understand that we can give them lobby control. That's perfectly fine. Because obviously they've got outside control. That's fine. And Fraser, I mean, he's just exchanging just shots at main.
Yeah, I mean, T's are just letting the CT push into them here.
they have a limited set of what they can do.
That's a good shot. I thought it was a headshot, but still a nice shot.
Yeah.
Take it away. But yeah, they're cleaning up. And yeah, I mean, they've got a little stack on lower if they go into them.
Yeah, 2v4, there's not really that much they can actually do.
Yeah.
Josino, obviously, he's in the vent, there's not really much he can do. Cameron's ready to just re-aggress in that same bit, but CeX are playing this so slowly.
Yeah. It's nice to see. They seem to have their anti-ecos down compared to almost every other team I've seen at this event.
Yeah, they seem to be thinking about it a lot more. They've all got each other's backs as well, that's
Exactly,
the main thing. Like,
yeah.
Muffin was ready. Everybody else is going up next, I'll watch the secret push.
They are giving Josino a chance, but
Yeah.
it's him against the world once again.
18 to 15 he is on his own
Yeah.
in the situation. And it's series point.
It is.
We've got 12 of them coming up.
Yeah. I mean, if there was a if there was a map to do it on, it would be Nuke CT side, but
Yeah, I feel like you needed the pistol to kind of ramp
Yeah,
yourself up and
it's
then
not
have
looking
some
good.
leverage on some rounds at least.
this buy to get them back into the game is just not.
It's rough. 2 smokes.
Yeah,
You've already
not
used
ideal.
one of them. They've used both of them actually. And they've only got the one flash on Adzi. I don't know really. I mean, those are the outside smokes coming in heavily from
there we go.
CeX. One of them
Nuke
was
Dog's
actually
just-
missed as
Nuke
well.
Dog's he's just charging down.
Yeah, he's got there way before the smokes. Oof.
That's good.
This get absolutely riffed by Kefi though.
Meanwhile, Fraser is outside trading, and they have slowed it down.
Yeah, so this seems like a regular, 1 to 4 split where you have one player holding lobby, Rezu in this case. Everybody else takes outside, gets secret control, and then you work from there, essentially.
Adzi, nice little push from Ram, and they are essentially doing a lobby crunch here, but
Yeah,
Rezu
they're
manages
getting
to
in
get
1-to-1s. That trade 1-for-1 is perfectly fine.
Yeah.
It lets them push outside into main and potentially Cameron 1v1 now. He's taking down LS. So the all up at battle, -1 up,
Exactly.
-2 up.
-2 orbs, yeah.
Now Fraser down to a rifle. Cameron can get a rifle if he goes up and down to the vent, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh, but obviously he'll be very loud in that process and make quite clear what he is doing.
He doesn't have a kit either, so he's going to have to hurry himself up.
Yeah.
Fraser just playing with the doors here. He should be able to hear him.
Yeah, that's a loud stomp.
He probably will just mow him down as he comes out then. I
Um,
don't know what